I think you broke the DM.
I'm very happy with where this is going.
Hang on. Hello everyone, Chaotic Vito here. Hey, welcome back Chaos Gremlins. We're back once again for our Turn of Fortune's Wheel. This is session 8. It is going to be absolutely amazing. But before we begin, let me introduce our amazing players. I'm Chaotic Vito, your humble DM, and if you look all the way across, we have Nameless Orange. Hey, how's it going, my guy?
Going on. I'm Nameless Orange, and I think I'm playing Phil.
You are playing Felmare.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's been a minute.
It has been. It's been a little bit. We missed a little bit of time, so hopefully we'll be getting back into it and hit the ground running. If you look straight down from him, but all the way to your left, we have Nerdy Nobody. How's it going? Who you playing, my guy?
How's it going, everyone? I am the Nerdy Nobody. Tonight, I'm going to be playing my human Echo Knight Barbarian, Kayata.
And last but certainly not least, next to him, we have Twisted Fate. Hello, my friend.
Hello. I will be playing Grandfather Time. Pops.
Father Time. Pops. Pops is the pops to everybody. Let's jump into session 8, Turn of Fortune's Wheel. Last time we all gathered, so long ago, y'all were in the casino, Fortune's Wheel, owned by Shemeshka, the fox lady, who decided to help you with your little universal glitch issue for a favor. She wanted you to head to the Outlands and search for a rogue accountant modron named R04M, also known as Rome, I like to think. So after having fun at the casino and dealing with some weird baddie creatures from previous sessions, that characters that died and turned into bats and stuff, it was a lot of craziness. Y'all left the casino looking for a portal that would lead you to the Outlands. So, that is where we find y'all. Let me get y'all. Are y'all over on the Roll20? You see the arrival to the Outlands there.
Trees and the rocks and stuff.
Yeah. Let me get everyone else over to it as well. So as you exit the portal, you find yourself standing among ruins of weathered black marble. The last recognizable remnant of these ruins, a solitary stone archway, provides a frame for the portal you just passed through. Glittering deep blue sand spreads before you in all directions. Great impact divots mark the passage of something enormous. The trail leads toward a sudden transition in the terrain where a forest of magenta trees climb craggy hills that look like wizened faces. Much further in the distance, an impossibly tall stone spire stretches from the horizon into the clouds. Let me share a handout so you can see what that looks like. Let me share this to you. Show to players. Oh, that is like kind of what you're seeing. I wonder if it has the other one as well. It does not. I will have to share it in the Discord at some point. Yes, everything looks kind of wild and wacky where you guys are. You're not sure quite where you are, but you see off in the distance the spire. So,
Okay.
what do y'all plan to do?
I walk out to about here. I look around in awe in the landscape, and I look back at the crowd like, "Hey guys, I don't think we're in Sigil anymore." And then I kind of like chuckle to myself.
I'm gonna reach forward and grab the wrist of the compass holder and
Tal.
ask them to hold it out. Okay, yes. I thought it was Tal, but I wasn't quite sure.
No, you're good.
And ask him to check the compass and walk away from the portal and check the compass again just to make sure it works. I'm not too keen on walking around and getting lost. And I want to see if it's working.
Just fix this for a second so y'all can. Okay, y'all can see. Okay, so Tal takes a step. He takes out the compass. He looks down. He takes a step forward. It points directly behind him. And he takes a step to the left. It kind of shifts to point back toward the archway. A little bit more to the left, shifts a little more to the archway, and then walks like over here, and it shifts once more to point back towards the archway. And he comes back and says, "Yep, it points to that portal we just walked through."
Okay.
And he stows it back into his pack.
Okay. I seem like reassured almost. And
Yeah.
that'll be it.
Says, "I get it. New place. You want to know how to get back to where you came from if you need to. Somewhere familiar."
Yes.
I pull out both of my long swords and kind of smile a little bit, like I just dare something to mess with us.
Where do you guys think we should go first?
Also, quick question, DM.
Yes.
The guy that I can only assume is a changeling in front of us.
Okay, yeah. That's
there's no
Alexander.
name for him.
I think there was an issue too that I saw. Okay, you should see
I thought it
Alexander
was.
now.
Perfect. I thought it was, but I didn't know because there wasn't a title. So I was like, what's this thing in front of me?
Oh yeah, right. There's this new thing. You hear like distant like running water down a stream somewhere off the distance. You hear the crack of like little branches, skittering of animals, occasional chirp of different types of birds, some like plainer and some like regular birds. But it seems like currently y'all are alone by yourselves among the ruins and these large imprints in the ground.
I was like, we can follow the sandway, or we can cut through the forest. What do you guys think?
Can I investigate these footprints and see what they're about?
Sure. Absolutely. Roll me an investigation check. Or roll me roll me an investigation check first.
Okay. At the very least, I'm trying to glean, are they coming or going west or east?
Okay.
I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Perfect.
Easy enough.
D4. Uh, 14.
14. Okay. So that's not bad. With the 14, you notice that the imprints are very large. They're kind of deep, maybe like 1.5 to 2 feet deep in some places. But what you really take notice of is that the base, the bottom of the footprint, is completely flat. Excuse me. There's no like delineation of depth where it would be if you had like a bare foot.
Yes.
Right. So it's completely flat. As though it doesn't seem to have been made by anything with opposable anything, I guess, like toes or any like animal type. Yeah.
I'm imagining a thing. Okay.
Yeah. A thing. Yeah, the perfect thing.
I'll go ahead and jump down and investigate a little bit better, and then I'll walk to the edge, and you guys will see me struggle to get back up.
Yeah, as you struggle to get back up, you do note that the footprints do seem to be heading off into the trees from where you are.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll look at Pop like, do you suppose we should follow them? You think it'll be safe?
I don't think Rome did this.
Yeah, modron. Those things are pretty small.
But I'm willing to go anywhere. Everything's an experience.
Yeah. And just to throw this out there for you. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Kiara gets a cocky grin. I'm like, I like to hear that. I'm ready for anything.
Just to throw it out there as well. As you guys kind of see off the spire in the distance, you see like massive like expanse of different types of terrain, wilderness, like foliage. You see like a little maybe desert off in the distance. You see like these weird dark spires jutting up from ground, jagged craggy rocks. You see snow-covered mountains. So it's pretty expansive of where you are, and you really don't have a direction yet. Other than back to the portal that you came through. That's the only direction you have.
Well, I say we follow the footprints. Whatever left them probably knows where it's going out here. I think we might get lost in this large expansion of woods.
At the very least, they're breadcrumbs to come back. I doubt they're getting erased anytime soon.
Cat will kind of stretch out, crack his neck a little bit, and he'll point one of his long swords in the direction of the footprints and is like, all right, let's go then. I'll take lead. And starts walking off in the direction of the footprints.
You're going in first. Roll me a survival check.
And you. That's a good start.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
The footsteps kind of weave their way throughout the forest. It looks like whatever this was made careful work not to really disturb anything but like the ground. There's no, other than the occasional brushed over tree, it didn't look like it's made a whole lot of like damage. So like it's kind of taking close steps.
Yeah, it's being careful, but it makes a little slip up here and there.
Yep.
I'll relay that to party. Like, whatever this is, it looks like it's trying to be careful.
I will cast and... Okay. What's your ruling on Mage Hand? If I concentrate on a cantrip, can it stick around? Because Mage Hand doesn't just like go away. It can like interact, go get thing, and bring it back. And I have the upgraded version of Mage Hand.
Yeah, no,
It says duration a minute.
Yeah, Mage Hand isn't concentration, as far as I'm
Right,
tracking.
but if I recast it at the end of a minute, could I maintain it? Is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I'd say
as
so.
long as that's what I was doing. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use completely invisible Mage Hand, and in front of my face, I'm going to like, you know, when you're on a nature walk with somebody that you actually care about, and you pull a twig to the side, and you let them walk past, and then you walk past.
Nice.
I'm gonna do the same.
See, my mind was going to swatting for webs. Because I get a stick and I swat. Very nice.
So between that, I'm going to respect the woods as well. And
Perfect.
It's kind of like, you can see he's following the footprints, but he's like in a childish like manner. He's like hopping in the footprints, like walking around towards the next one, hopping out, and then like hopping in.
Okay. You guys continue on the path of these indents for about a half an hour, close to an hour, just kind of weaving your way through this crazy colored forest.
Were those the indents I was standing next to, or were those rocks?
Let me look. The big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, those the really big ones, those are indents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I think there's a Bigfoot out here.
Okay. So, as you guys continue on to the west, east, west, one of those directions, you're not quite sure because the portal compass is kind of only leading to a portal. The back the way you came, you notice large pillars that are fallen among the trees, pillars of stone and occasional metal bits. Amid a grove of strange trees stands in the center. Around these pillars in the center seems to be an ornate tower. Around it, toppled pillars lay scattered. You see a short stairway rise from the ground to a stone terrace, where there are several openings that lead inside the structure.
I want to check to see if there's anything around. Like, listen for any sort of movement.
Okay, make a perception check.
Perception. Oh, 7.
You don't notice anything around you. It's kind of been the way that it was when you were walking through the woods following the tracks.
are the tracks here?
Keep haphazardly going
So
forward.
The tracks kind of end where the edges of the pillars are. So there would have been a track like, well, you can't see it on the map, but if you look down at the bottom of the map, see this piece right here? the bottom left-hand side. If you can see my ping.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yep. So that base is like the size of the imprints.
Okay.
That tip.
I'll probably get to right here and kind of try and hide in the trees a little, just in case there's anything. Hide in the foliage.
Okay.
And just
This.
look around.
Are these pillars metal or stone?
So they are mainly stone,
I know stone.
but there's occasional little rivets.
Cool.
After a little bit of cautious looking around, I'll kind of make my way to the stairs.
How tall are the bases that I'm standing next to?
It looks like that you're standing next to, I'd say 10 feet tall.
I'm gonna climb on it.
I don't want to pain.
Or close there too. I guess they'd be round, so they'd be 1 to like 15, but yeah, it'd be fine. You'd be able to climb. They're like cylindrical.
Okay. Can I see what I can see from here?
Yeah. So you look up and you see 5 tiers of this. This structure. 5 tiers of this structure that kind of shift. I don't want to say like a pyramid, but like closest I can think of is like, you know, the kids' toys that like they're the rings that are stackers. They're kind of like stackers. The next level is slightly smaller, and the next level is slightly smaller.
Okay.
And it's about each floor is about 30 feet high, roughly. So this is sitting on the ground. It's pretty tall, over 100 feet by itself.
Okay.
I'm gonna check out the crystals that appear to be growing here next to me.
Okay. The crystals that appear to be, as you walked in, you can see a handful of different crystals in different spots. And they seem to be embedded into the stone, and they all emit like a faint glow. And it seems they could be utilized as lighting.
Yeah, I want to try and remove some.
Okay. How do you do that? How do you want to do it?
Let's see. Outside of my swords, what do I have? I guess yeah, I would just take one of my swords, kind of wedge it in to where the crystals appear to be coming out from, or appear to be embedded, and then just try and wedge and force them out.
Okay. Make a dexterity check for me.
Dexterity check. 17.
Okay. It takes a second, but you are able to like pry off one of the crystals. And the ones you're by were emitting like this relatively bright-ish green emanating light. And there's a handful of them. And you pried one off, and as soon as it left its embedded spot in the stone and connected to the rest of them, the light just kind of dimmed out and got snuffed out, and you're holding just a clear, like semi-opaque crystal, maybe about a foot long.
I'll once I remove the crystal, I'll get excited, and then as I see the light just fade from it, I'll allow it like an exasperated sigh. I'm like, oh well, maybe I can find a use for it sometime, and then I'll just stick it in my backpack and continue on searching.
Okay.
Put that thing back, or so help me, so help me, so help me. Pops didn't see it.
Yeah, it seems as you enter this mammoth castle type structure through the stairs, there's an interior wall that is blocking your passage in. Coyote, you can see off in front of you there may be a door that leads inside.
I'll maneuver my way along here, and I'll listen at the door first, kind of put my ear to it.
You actually don't hear anything inside, and you all notice as you start walking the stairs, looking around the tower, you notice, give me 1 second. You haven't noticed it yet since you're on that side of the tower. Never mind.
After listening for a few seconds, I go, well, sounds clear, and I'll try and slowly push the door open.
It is locked.
I gotta push it open, and it doesn't open, and I go, I should have figured that was too easy.
I can't seem to move.
And I look around, does anybody know how to pick a lock?
I do.
I'll kind of step aside and just like kind of gesture to the door, like, have at it.
Yeah, I'm having trouble moving in here too.
You might have to press Alt.
I was just going at angles, and that kind of helped.
I'm trying
diagonally.
Any way I can.
Yeah, because if you hit that black area, it acts as a wall, I believe.
There we go.
I think walls might actually be walls as well. Because this is fucking...
Oh yeah, you're
Collision
right.
check
Probably.
To be real.
There we go. Okay, we figured it out.
Yep, they are actually walls. They are walls. So remember, you can press Alt to move your character and place it, hopefully, where you need to put it.
Let me try to open this door. I do have some tools that might help us.
Okay. I slide my tools that I had pulled out behind my back, and I cast guidance on Fel. And I just kind of watch over his shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my thief's tools and attempt to lockpick this door.
Okay. Give me a dex check, add your proficiency modifier. I think that should equal sleight of hand.
I love that your robot walked down to my character and escorted me up. Like Pops was having trouble.
Let's see here.
An 8. Unfortunately, Oh, and you have guidance. I'm not sure that'll do it.
1d4. Ooh, big old 1.
Unfortunately, the door does not budge. As you put your tools inside the locking mechanism, it kind of pushes back on you. It's weird. You remember being really good with locks, but then you're not so great at locks.
You mind if I have a go at it?
Sure, go ahead. I would move out of your way, but I'm kind of stuck here.
Yeah, this is a
We're just
pretty
gonna-
tight spot.
We're just gonna, for sake, assume Pops and Felmare switch places. As Pops goes, like, if that doesn't work, I do have a backup plan, and he gets like a smirk on his face.
14.
14 also, you think you have it, but the last second, a tumbler shifts in the wrong direction, and it does not unlock.
Okay.
You think you almost had it, though.
I'll look back at our colleagues.
Paddle will kind of stretch and crack his neck again. It's like, all right, time for Plan C, and I'm gonna try and just
I'm trying to move
ram
out
my
of the
way into the door. I'm gonna try and force my way through the door.
The walls are walls. The
All
walls
of
are
our
walls.
characters are just jammed into the doorway.
The walls are walls.
The walls are walls.
There we go.
This music's good, though.
Yeah.
If anyone else want to give a try, it's let's see. Let me give you a description of the door, so you know here. Doors. Stone reinforced with iron. That's the door. Out of the doors.
I was gonna take a deep breath and try and just ram his way through and just force his way through.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check.
$15.
You ram into the door and you hear something pop in your shoulder.
I go, I thought that was a good idea.
Try
And
something
just
again.
I kind of slink off a little to the side and just sit down and start massaging my shoulder.
Can I try something?
Yes.
Mage hand.
Okay.
Cast on the other side of the door.
I believe it has to be somewhere you can see.
I do not see that.
Let me consult.
I would completely agree with your ruling of that.
Can I attempt to pick the door?
Who is that?
Alexander says from behind you.
Cat in a strained voice goes, "Be my guest."
As far as a mage hand, I don't think so. That was a
Perfect.
good thought, though.
Guidance. I tell him to be careful.
I'll take all the help I can get. And it's just sleight of hand, correct?
Yes.
On a 14.
D4 because the guidance.
Oh shit.
That is
And
correct.
4.
You might break it.
Plus 3, total of 17.
Well, Alexander has had their fill of watching the novices try to pick this lock, and then he walks up and ka-chunk, the lock on the door. Oh, I right-clicked it. Hang on, it's not secret. It is open now. So let me actually reveal the area for you because I think it's still reveal area. There we
He goes,
go.
all right. He kind of pull his arm and pop the shoulder.
Very nice. Very nice.
Can I roll medicine check on Kiate?
Sure.
Hold on. Trying to find my way there. 11.
11. He may have slightly had like a dislocation, but not too terrible. It'll just bruise for a bit and ache. But other than that, no broken bones, no nothing.
I'm just gonna massage it for a second.
A bruised shoulder and a bruised ego. That's about it.
Yep.
Hold still, don't fight it. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. These achy bones.
Pull a Mr. Miyagi.
All right, I'll let the door open. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll look at everyone and say, I'll go ahead and take lead, and kind of slink my way past everyone and make my way in without, closing the door. And yeah, it's fine.
Closes the door.
I'll make my way in, and then just shuts the door behind myself. Like, all right, y'all on your own.
As you all enter this area, all manner of tomes, scrolls, tablets, and folios cram the towering shelves of this air library. An ancient wooden table surrounded by matching benches stands at the room's center, near an ornate spiral staircase that climbs through the ceiling above. To the north are statues of Githzerai scholars and an alcove with a table covered in candles. To the south, in another alcove, stands a crystal sarcophagus. So, not really south, sorry. The first one, this is like rotated slightly. To the west, to you guys. Yep. So
It is technically south. There's
It
a
is.
compass.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is south. I just want to your left. And then,
Stage left or our left? Just being a pain in the ass.
right? I think it's everybody's left. Looking at it, but not stage.
It's in the west-east direction.
Yep. Kind of west is east. Yep. And there's the sarcophagus, and there's all the candles and the statues. And in the center is a spiral staircase.
I am looking
I
at
just got
books.
Oh. For some reason, I got thrown to another map.
Bum. The altar was trapped. Dimension door.
So among the candles that sit melted, you see one that shines slightly different hue than the rest. It's kind of like a whiter hue than the candles, and it's kind of crackling a little bit. And that one kind of stands out to you on the table there.
I want to check it out more in depth and try and maybe pick it up.
Yeah, you can pick it up.
Yeah,
For
I'll
sure.
go ahead and lift it up and kind of bring it to my face and look at it closely, top, bottom, and out.
So you can kind of see a little notch in the candle right below where the wick is, like where it burnt down to, and there's little like in common it says 1 hour, and that's all that like is left of the candle, you would assume.
I'll just kind of give a puzzled look, and I'll set it back down where I got it, and just kind of walk away.
Okay.
And as I'm walking away, I go, 1 hour.
Neat.
What's 1 hour?
I don't know that candle. And I'll point to the candle that's off, like inside where it's burnt. It says 1 hour.
Maybe it only has an hour of burn left.
Possibly.
Or maybe we're all gonna die in an hour when the candle goes out. You never know.
Yeah, I just kind of laugh and be like, yeah,
Pops, kind of going up and down aisles and perusing. You're seeing a lot of titles that depict different like locations of planes, like in the outer planes, or like histories of type stuff. A lot of like scrolls and tomes also have like they're old enough so the text kind of on the spine kind of rubbed out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
manner
I'm
of
looking
things.
for anything about the Beastlands. Connections.
Okay.
Connecting flights.
So in here, it would probably take about an hour in game for you to research and try to find the right book and find out possibly what you're looking for.
Well, I'm gonna do it until the party says Code Amber or something and calls for the lost wife.
Code Brown, Code Brown.
Oh no.
thinking about being told that the wick probably burns for an hour. Cat'll go back to the candle and he'll pull out his tinderbox and try and light the white candle.
So it was lit. It was lit.
Oh, it was lit already?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was extinguished and I could see in there. Oh, never
No,
mind
like
then.
just below where it was,
Ah.
because the light was a different light and it was kind of like sparking a little bit.
Oh, okay.
You can blow it out or try anyway. I mean, you can. Yeah, it can be. It looks like a regular candle.
It's a trick candle. When you blow it out, it reignites itself. I hate those things.
I was gonna look. It's like I wonder how long it's been lit. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. I'll blow it out.
Okay.
Wait a little bit, and then relight it with my tinderbox.
Okay.
All right, now only how to track. Now, how do I keep track of an hour from now?
Give me 1 second. Roll a d20 for me.
Right. Oh, the ominous laugh of the DM.
No, Kiata, I have a weird.
It's as you light the candle, you feel an emanation from the candle of not necessarily a presence at the candle, but just like a benevolent, like omnipotent, like, sense of something that's in the realm of like chaotic neutral.
Feeling that, I'll kind of look around and not being able to like detect magic or anything. I'll just briefly look around with like kind of like a confused, puzzled look, and then just like shrug. I look at the party. I was like, well, if you guys want to just hang around and read a bit, we can actually test the whole hour theory with the candle.
I have a strong feeling by the time Pops is done doing his thing, an hour will have passed.
Let's see. Now that you guys have walked around this area, yep, Pops, you see.
I'm not trying to ping. Sorry.
No, you're good. It kind of it fits well. You notice at the far math west. That's west, right? North, South, for us scholars. Yeah. So the west side that Pops is at, you notice that there should have been another door, but it has been smashed inward and has scattered the door bits of stone all around that entrance, and following, like, now noticing the smashed bits on the ground, you kind of do notice that a lot of these tomes and books and scrolls are like nicely placed where they are, except for a bunch now that you notice are like strewn across the floor. It's once you notice that the stone door was caved in, you'd notice that the room is in pretty good order, minus the damage to the door and all these randomly littered and scattered books. Now it feels like they are all out of place here.
So, forgetting about the door for a second, and forgetting about looking for my book that I've been hoping to get off my TBR list, I'm gonna pick up like a arm's length stack of books with my arms extended to my hips all the way up to my chin, of just a piece of candy, a piece of candy. The books that are scattered here, and try to dump them on this table.
Okay.
And see if there's a connecting string of publication or knowledge that somebody else was looking for.
Okay. While you do that, excuse me, Alexander, you meandered over to the sarcophagus.
Yes, I did. I was wondering if there was anything good looking in the sarcophagus through the crystalline door, hatch, whatever, for loot.
Well, through the transparent lid of the sarcophagus, you see a mummified body. Looks to me maybe a Githzerai. And you see a name etched in the lid. Laxulu. Laxuelu. Laxulu. You do notice that the mummy has brass eyes that are just open. And they're just staring straight up. But beside... Go ahead.
Does the sarcophagus lid appear to be booby-trapped in any way?
Give me an investigation check.
19.
19. You notice while looking for traps and like anything, right? Trying to run your fingers underneath the lid. You notice there is no lid. This is all one piece. There's no seams to this entire sarcophagus. Sarcophagus.
All right. I'll call over to Pops and be like, "Hey, do you think this is a magical sarcophagus?"
Being distracted, everyone will look back at Pops and see him spreading the books out from his tower. 1 second, bud. Uncle Adam needs to put next episode on. Spreads the books out on the table, and with his arm, not even breaking eyes on the books, he'll have his other arm outstretched, pointing at the door, and be like, guys, somebody's already been here. And then, hearing his name, he'll turn and absentmindedly walk away from the books and come take a look. Would that be Arcana or?
Yep, roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. Okay, Bug. 1 second. That's not great for guidance. That's not great for that either. So.
Woof.
It's not a number. It's not a nat one on the skill check. It's a nat one on the guidance.
Yeah. With a 6, you can't really tell if it's magic or not. You can't. You just maybe.
Looking back at the 2 statues that are behind my book stack, over here, and also noticing the placard while looking it over, can I roll a history check to see if I know anything about this? And anyone watching me sees me like lean backwards, not on the crystal, but looking up at the ceiling to see what the thing might be looking at.
So you're trying to glean what information?
There was a name.
Oh, if the name rings a bell?
Yeah.
I don't think a history would get you. Nope.
Perfect.
Fortunately not.
And not Arcana either, right? Just like I wouldn't have access to this information, probably.
Probably not.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like you're not asking the right question.
No, you're good.
So yeah, I look up at the ceiling and just shrug and shake my head and grumpily walk away back to my book stack.
Neat.
I'll walk past Kiata. I'll walk past Kiata, who's making his way to the case, and I'll point at the broken door and be like, "Look, you weren't the only person that tried that." And then mumble and say, "We might not be alone. Let's stick to pairs."
I'll hear him say, "We might not be alone." I'll kind of rub my shoulder a little bit more, and then say, "Well, if we aren't alone, who or whatever is in here has got to be up. So I'll watch the staircase."
Okay.
Just kind of sit down and lean up against the bottom of the staircase and just chill there.
Okay, while you're doing that,
until everyone's ready.
Xvander,
Yes.
what do you got?
I was going to ask if I could try to cut a hole in the sarcophagus to steal the brass eyes.
You can attempt to. How would you like to cut the
I'll
hole?
attempt to.
How would you like to cut the
I'd
hole?
like to use my dagger at first, and if that doesn't work, I'd like to try to use the green gem that I obtained. Maybe the gem is harder than the whatever the sarcophagus is made of.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Also a 19.
Okay. So you're able to slowly chip through a portion of the crystal on top, and it starts to splinter slightly. And that's about where you get on your first go round.
Seeing him do that, Cat will get like the light bulb above his head. He'll go up to Alexander. He's like, maybe this will help, and he'll pull out the crystal that he removed from the outside and hand it to Alexander.
You gonna try to smash through the crack? The splinters of the spider web, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll try that.
Gonna help him as well. Try and break through.
Sure. Alexander, give me another strength check with advantage.
Alright, first one is an 18.
Okay.
And the second is also an 18.
So we're able to make it through the crystalline sarcophagus. However, it's like what's splintered and what you were able to get through, it's maybe like the size of like a gold piece. Not quite big enough for a hand yet.
Would I be able to fashion something out of, like, one of my arrows or my thieves' tools with some rope or something like that to grab the brass eyes?
Let's see. Roll me a performance check. See how well you make it.
I'm picturing
That is a
full bar
natural
problem.
one.
You take out your pieces of a couple pieces of thieves' tools and a little bit of like rope, and you start to work with it. But then your fingers slip and they fall inside the sarcophagus and land like right beside the head.
I look at him like, well, want to keep trying?
At this point, I think we just smash through the roof of this sarcophagus. All
Now you're
semblance
speaking my
of
language.
elegance be damned.
You want me to try to take a look at it, see what I can glean from it?
I can send my mage hand in the coffin to get your tool out, but I'm not going to be a part of that.
Will Mage Hand fit through a gold piece tiny hole?
If your tools went in, I can put my hand inside there. Just poof, it's there. I can pick it up and manipulate it in a way that it will pop out. But that's my only participation, is getting back your lost item.
Yeah. I think I'll take Pops up on the offer to get my tools back.
Yeah.
And then I'll kind of step aside and motion for Felmir to be able to take a look at it, see if he's got any ideas on how to access the interior of the sarcophagi.
Have I gleaned any common thread between these books?
Are you... Yeah, make an intelligence check.
Damn you. 7.
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. You haven't been pouring
Well,
over them for very long. It seems
they
like they're
call
kind
me
of all
over-
over the place for a little while.
Yeah.
Kind of starts thinking back a little to the spirit he felt, and before Alexander and Felmer continue to try and get the brass eyes, kind of try and stop them. It's like, actually, you know what? It might not be the best idea if we disturb it.
Being called over, I'll do exactly what I said. Mage hand. Manipulate the tool so that it's the right orientation to fit through the hole, and square peg, square hole it back up on top.
Yeah. Easy enough. It takes a little bit of finagling, but you're able to retrieve Alexander's lost items. Or dropped items, I guess.
I'm back over to the books.
Yeah, I'll retrieve my items from Pops' mage hand, and he ought to mention about disturbing it. I'll make the comment that, well, technically we already disturbed it. There's a nice coin-sized hole in the top of the sarcophagus, so by the definition, it's already disturbed. I'ma keep going. I want them brass eyes.
Yeah, just kind of looks, and he thinks a little bit, and he just shrugs like, oh, yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. And I'll continue helping him.
Okay. What are you gonna do? You gonna try to smash through again?
Yeah.
Well, I know Felmir was saying that he wanted to take a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this coffin over, see what I can gather from what I see.
You see that it's a clear crystalline coffin with a name Laxulu on it, with a mummified Githzerai corpse with brass eyes. That is what you see.
Would I be able to tell if the crystal that I pried out from outside is the same material as the crystalline coffin?
Roll me a nature check. Excuse me.
I cannot tell.
Nope.
Not with that.
Belmir, with what you see, is there anything else you want to try to glean from it, or do anything else with it?
Am I able to tell if this is magical or just some weird crystal coffin?
Coffin itself?
Yeah.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Boop, boop, boop. Ooh. 21.
Checking out the crystalline sarcophagus, it does not seem to be magical. No. Just rather thick entombment, encasement of whoever Laxulu was, or is, or was.
Hey, Tall.
Well, guys,
Yeah.
let's say, oh, you guys have fun with this. I'm gonna go over here and try to give Pops a hand with what he's doing.
I was gonna tell Tall to come grab one of you guys to make sure that we're in pairs, and tell you guys to go upstairs, as I get a feeling that we might not be alone, or that we need to get a better idea of what's going on here.
Okay. I'll go upstairs. Wait, sorry, DM, does this staircase go up as well, or does it just
go up.
Okay.
Only
It looks
goes
like
up.
it goes down in the picture, so I was kind of confused, but
Yeah, it's supposed to go up.
okay.
So are you starting to head up?
Yeah, I'll head upstairs, see what I see.
Okay, as you start to head upstairs, you get about halfway up. Roll me, what's your passive perception?
That's 12.
Okay.
Can I leave Tal with books?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Tal. Cool.
For Felmir, so long as he stays within 30 feet of me, he cannot be surprised in any respect.
Okay, easy enough. So this staircase is about 30 feet high. Well, the ceilings are 30 feet high, so the staircase is about the same. So he's about 20.
Got it.
He's got about halfway up, so he's probably 35 feet away. I'm not doing Pythagorean. I'm just going by side and up.
I'm trying to determine if I would have noticed Felmir going up the stairs or not. Because if I noticed Felmir going up the stairs, I wouldn't have let him go alone.
So Felmir, as you start to walk up and Pop starts to follow slightly, you overhear Pops, what's your passive perception?
13.
Okay, both of you. You hear two voices coming from above. You hear one voice that kind of grumbles and says, I'm telling you, Shav, Flarsh sends us to a fight again to test their strength, he says. He's burning through us like torches in a rainstorm. And then another voice that's hushed and kind of bitter says, yeah, sooner or later we're going to be the ones testing the strength of a sword in our guts. And the first voice says, I don't know, if we try him, we're dust. We stay loyal, we still die. That guy don't care. Maybe it's time we flip the board. And trust who instead, says the other voice. Those adventurers poking around the castle? Could be worse odds, I guess.
Can I use...
Red Pops.
Can I use Mage Hand, which has 60 feet and is completely invisible, to try to reach out and grab any of those candles that are lit and kind of bob it through the room to try to get somebody's attention silently?
Ooh,
Sure.
ghost candle.
That's all
And
you see.
then-
You see a ghost candle.
And then I'll bring it to the staircase and set it down at the bottom stair. And
Upon hearing the voices, I'll immediately crouch and kind of go stealth mode. Sure, I'm not don't want them
Roll me a-
knowing I'm there right away.
Roll me a stealth check.
Oh, come on. 17.
Okay.
seeing him stop, I will stop too and try to do the same.
Okay.
I don't know, boss, but
I'm gonna keep slowly making my way up the stairs
Okay.
as quietly as I can.
and I'm gonna stop moving.
Okay, let's see here. Let me.
So
Feel something.
we need to zoom out for it.
May. Okay, it's better. Okay, the two of you. I'm just gonna, since Felmir is kind of up there, Pops, you're still kind of on the stairs. I'm gonna leave you there for now until you decide to go up further.
I will move if he breaks line of sight, but that's about it.
Okay. All right, so Felmir, as you make your way to the top of the stairs, you see a spiral staircase that you're on emerges through the floor into this multi-use kitchen and social area. To the north, a ladder ascends, which is over here, to another floor that's above you. 6 simple doors ring the room. To the west are several cabinets and cooking spaces that have been pillaged, with pots and foodstuffs scattered across the floor. You see 2 tieflings in spiked armor conspiring over the table. So they're kind of, I'll just make it a little easier. Kind of like across the table, where they're like right beside each other. Just talking and like discussing whatever it was you heard. But they don't seem to have noticed you just yet.
Is Pops still like kind of close to me?
Yeah, I'll say he's a couple turns down.
I'll back down a little bit and whisper to him to let the party know that we have company upstairs.
I think he did that like 10 minutes ago.
Out the candle.
No, you're good.
Or
When he pointed to the door, he's like, hey, I don't think we're alone.
yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I should say, yeah.
Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. He tells you, Pops.
I nod as if that's a really good idea, and then don't move still.
So while Felmir is conversing with Pops for a few seconds, what is everyone else doing downstairs?
I figured I would have got bored of trying to get into the sarcophagus, and I would have gone back, noticed that Pop and Felmir are gone, and kind of went to the staircase to investigate.
Alexander, you were trying to break in again?
Yeah, I'll give it one last try.
All right, give me a strength check.
punch
See if you can
through.
make it bigger. Yep.
And an 18.
Okay. You make the hole big enough for your hand to fit through.
In that case, I'd like to grab the brass eyes, and then I'll turn around and see where the party's at and go to join them.
Okay. Make me a dexterity saving throw as you grab the brass eyes.
18.
You and 18s.
Better than ones.
Yeah, definitely.
As you grab the brass eyes, you take 10 points of lightning damage as the brass eyes kind of jolt at you as soon as you touch them.
Oof.
Give you those dots.
So as I touch them and handle them, get the shock, I'll kind of pocket them really quickly in the backpack to avoid any more shocking surprises.
Okay. Gotcha. Easy enough. Tal is just watching over the books. Kayada, you notice that there's a candle on the foot of the stairs, and Pops is about halfway up. A little more than halfway, and he's kind of whispering with
Yeah, I'll
Felmir.
assume a stealth. I'll assume like a stealthy position and slowly make my way up.
Alright, roll stealth, please. I'll just also, I don't know if I said it. So this is an open air library. So the spiral staircase is one of those open spiral staircases, not like in like a dungeon or like a castle. It's like one of those library metal open staircases. Yeah.
Oh, then I wouldn't have needed to do the candle thing.
Okay.
I mean, I would have done it, but
Yeah.
once everyone was looking at me and I'm looking through the bars of this handrail that lead,
Yeah.
then I would have been like miming fingers up the stairs
Okay.
and
Kayada,
flailing around.
Kayada, you're pretty stealth. You think you're almost invisible.
Do I have the wits to realize that he is not?
You hear him coming up the stairs. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use my mage hand to hold up a stop sign. It's invisible, so you feel your head bonk against something as it tries to hold you in place. Looking up the stairs, you see me going, shaking my head in disgust, looking down.
I'll just kind of stop and just kind of wait.
Velmir.
Sure.
So were you heading back up a little bit? See what's up, or?
I'm gonna turn to Pops and kind of signal for him to stay right where he is. And I am gonna go up the staircase the rest of the way. Still being quiet
Okay.
until I get to the top.
Okay.
5 seconds. Sorry. Okay. Never mind. That's only attack rolls and saving throws. Go for it.
All right, so I'll step up out onto the floor these guys are on, and I'll say, "Hello there."
And they're kind of jostled slightly. A little bit. Who are you? What are you doing here? And they kind of put their hands against their like blades. You kind of startled them.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys. My name's Felmir. We're just
Excuse me.
saw this tower and thought we'd stop in, see what's going on.
We?
Has he broken line of sight with
Yes.
my character?
Yes.
Yes, I have a little puppy named Mary Poppins, and she's downstairs. And that's all that's here.
God, I wish you wouldn't have said that. I am stepping into the room.
Okay.
How do I get into the room? Everything is walls.
Okay.
Can you
You're
open
on
Would,
the
would I
sta-
hear
you're
him?
there.
Would I be able to hear him talking from where I am?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I moved you onto the stairs.
Thank you,
Hearing him
I-
say, and that's all that hears, I just kind of, I sigh a little bit and I pull out both of my long swords just to get ready. And I'm like, yeah, that wasn't obvious, under my breath.
And they kind of gesture you guys, say, we came here. We have this now. You can go back the way you came. This is our place. This belongs to Thalarash.
Okay. Is the name they said just now the name they were talking? They didn't mention a name earlier, did they?
Yeah, they did. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It is the name.
Is Pops currently standing up here with me?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
If you broke line of sight, I misty stepped.
I will gesture towards Pops and I will say, yes, this is my dog, Mary Poppins. The only other person here.
Mary Poppins with you.
No, I left her downstairs.
Okay.
Be sneaky.
Can I roll charisma of some sort to tell these guys that they're looking for something, or they were sent here for something, and we could help them? We're simply passing through, but if they need help and they tell us what we're looking for, I could help them.
Roll a persuasion check.
22 plus 3, 25.
Female voice that kind of sounds like Shav when you heard earlier down right here. Shava. Guess you heard Shav. Says, I don't think the boss would like people helping, but we're trying to figure out how this thing goes. It's ours now, but we gotta make it work. I mean, it's Slarish. It's our boss's.
Okay, well, if your boss sent you here for something, of course he's going to want it back quickly. So
No.
more hands,
The
more
thing
help.
is, we came here with him, and like we're taking this place, but we don't know how to make it work.
You mean make it work?
I mean, it's a walking castle. It walks. It's a fortress. This will go well for us.
Walking fortress would definitely be useful to have.
I look at Felmir and I do this with my hands just ever expanding. The feet, the thing I was climbing on was its feet. And I'll look back at the tieflings.
Did you guys make that hole in the wall downstairs?
Yeah, the other one says, you gotta get in somehow. So, do you know how to make it work or not?
I'll take out my thieves' tools and I'll flip them in my hand and say, why didn't you guys try the key?
They look at each other and say, there's a key. Where's it go?
I'll wiggle it. Looking around the room, is there anything that stands out now that I'm able to stand while they talk to Felmir?
Nothing particular. You see 6 doors leading to 6 different areas.
Okay.
This is kind of like a quad space, I guess, like a central communal living area.
Common area.
Yep, common area.
I'm gonna lean against this door while still holding the tinker tools in my left hand while I was talking. I'm gonna reach behind my back, body blocking, and try to turn the doorknob. And I am full body leaning against the door.
Okay.
So if it is unlocked, I am falling.
Okay, so the door does open. I will get it for you here. Yeah. Okay. Neat. As you fall into this room, let's see. This room contains a large nest in a cabinet with clothes kind of open. Oh yeah, hang on. I still got to reveal a little bit for you. There you go. There's a cabinet. Okay. You see a door to the east opens onto a, you don't know yet. There's a door that kind of leads that's over here.
Okay.
Somewhere.
I'll stand up and rush back into the room, brushing myself off and try to play the fool.
What are you doing? Are you trying to steal shit here? Boss ain't going to be too happy about that. And if we let you do that, he's not going to be happy with us either.
I'll brush myself off and look at Felmir and be like, Mary Poppins is a quest.
I'll,
And then look
I'll-
back.
I'll quickly glance at them. So, is there like a control room for this thing or something, or why can't you guys get it working?
Our associates have already gone up and are trying.
Oh, more hands, more help. How many of you are there? I'll try to persuade them to give me the information.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. $28 plus 3.
And he kind of looks like past you at this door, makes like a nervous like step of his feet, and says, "We came here with megaloths, or not megaloths, the mesoloths, and flourishes Arcus. Arcus is here too, so I guess total that'd be us two and Mazaloths, and that stupid incubus guy that is weird."
With my mage hand still touching.
Do you guys know how to
Status.
start it or not? Because if you don't, you're no use and you need to leave, or, I mean, you got two ways of leaving, to be honest. And you got some pretty stuff on you. I wouldn't mind keeping for myself.
Well, I am a mechanical being, so I think I'm pretty adept at getting stuff like this working.
Hey, you don't keep me around here for nothing. I can help.
Okay then. Just go upstairs and make your way to, like, I don't know, if there's a control room or something up there, figure it out. Get it working.
Yes. Me and my old shaggy dog will go upstairs and help you guys out.
Okay. Let's see.
My
Okay.
mage hand still touching Kata's face.
Okay.
Will release his face and hold up fingers for the amount of people. But realizing my hand is completely invisible, will start tapping on his shoulder for the number of people with no interpretation
Yep.
or rhyme or reason. You just feel tapping on your shoulder.
Feel tapping on your shoulder. Okay.
I'm gonna look at Alexander as and I'll say, I'll whisper to him, I felt a tapping on my shoulder. I'm not sure what it means. Does that mean go? Should we go?
It could be a distress signal. But at the same time, if we go up there and it's not a distress signal, DM, from our position, can we hear the conversations that are happening or no?
What's y'all's passive perception?
14.
I am also a 14.
Okay. You hear bits and pieces of talking, but there's no yelling. There's no, like, clash of steel. Nothing like that.
So nothing discernible
Not really.
Uh,
No.
in the conversation.
Would I be
No.
able to make a roll to see if I can't figure out what that, to figure out that he was tapping my shoulder to let me know how many people there were?
To discern what the tap meant, roll me an insight check.
All right. Oh yeah. 24.
Okay. Pops, how many taps did you do?
It's not what I do. There we go.
Pops, how many taps did you make on Kayada?
Trying to. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I think it kind of leads you to think that there might be like 5 or 6 other that may be the reason that he's tapping you. Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
I'll tell Alexander. I was like, I think maybe he was letting me know how many hostels we got, and based on the tabs, I'd say we got about 5 or 6 upstairs.
And
That's
you'll feel the
it?
pressure on your forehead again.
And I'll kind of shake and I'll kind of look up and I'll look back at Alexander, and again, like kind of whispering, like, I take that as a yes.
Oh. Well, if that's it, should be light work. I mean, if they need help, do you rush up there?
With the long swords in hand, Kyra be like, I'm ready for a fight. In fact, I'm kind of itching for one.
Ooh. Well, I have an idea. Give me 1 second. And before I burst up there, DM,
Okay.
I would like to use my shape-shifting ability, or
Okay.
shape change ability, to shape change into Felmir.
Okay. Sure. You look it can only be what, humanoid? So he would be a construct. So you would look kind of like Felmir, but like mushy. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't specify if it has to be human or not. It just says clothing, coloration, hair length, sex, height, weight, change size between medium and small. You can look like another race, though none of the game statistics change. And so long as I have seen the individual, I can copy them.
Sure. You look like Felmir now. Let's do it.
All right. And I will take the lead in front of Kayada as I go up there thinking I'm about to go and help them.
Seeing him like actually just change into Felmir, kind of get like a very like what the fuck look on his face. Like, all right, that just happened, and yeah, I guess I'm following him.
Okay. While you guys are going up the staircase, Pops and Felmir, you enter into his chamber. Is dominated by a sculpture of a gigantic human-like figure looming over a broad circular table. A ladder to the north descends, while a ladder to the south climbs to the floor above. 2 four-armed insectile creatures inspect the sculpture and table, trying to break them loose. As they see you, they kind of gather themselves.
Hello there. We were told to come help you guys get the fortress up and running.
And I don't think that's how you do that, so stop it.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Me or him, and with advantage? Or no?
For Felmir, are you saying anything to assist him?
Oh,
Or,
I said, and I don't think that's how we do that, so stop it.
you're talking to them about that. Okay. Sure. At advantage.
Oh, well, I mean, could just go with that. That's a 22.
Okay.
Not 20.
Yep. They kind of look at each other and they kind of chitter a little bit.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. Glad we went for that one.
Oh, that's a nat 20 and a nat 1. That's funny. They chitter at each other a little bit. They kind of stand off to the side.
I'm gonna whisper to Pops. Knowing Kyoto, we probably only have a couple minutes.
So, with you saying that, Alexander, do you make your way into the room as Felmir?
I do.
Okay. Just gonna
My
move
mage
you.
hand vanishes, and thusly, the pressure on Kiata's forehead is also gone.
And then Kayata, what, you enter right after him? You're making your way
Yeah.
to the stairs too? Okay. The two tieflings notice you come up, and they kind of take a double take as the first person comes up looking like Felmir. They like look at the stairs or look at the ladder and then look back at you and said, "You're not trying to get this place started? You just went upstairs to do it. Who are you? What?" And they kind of look a little confused. And then I'll let you say something before we introduce Kayata into the mix.
I'll say. What are you talking about? Don't worry, my name is Filmer, and we're just here to explore the ruins.
So I'm hearing jagged robot voice from you. I don't know if everyone else is.
Okay, so it's not just me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very choppy.
Any better yet?
It's a bit choppy. I can
Come on,
catch what
guys,
you're
don't
saying,
criticize him. He's method acting.
but
I'm on mobile Wi-Fi. I can't.
The sigil effect. He's glitching out.
so I got to hello, my name is Felmir, and we're here to, and that's all I got.
Okay.
That's better.
The rest of it was, we're just here to explore the ruins.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Uh, 14 and a 10.
Okay. And he asks you, you already have people come up here then, right? Don't lie to me.
No, just me and my pet, Mary Poppins.
And there in walks Kayada.
I'll walk in as he said my pet Mary Poppins. I'd be like, "You called?"
Okay. I think you broke the DM.
I love it.
Gonna be a running gag. I hope you're happy. When
Oh, great.
I'm very happy with where this is going.
They kind of look at each other and they say, hang on.
performance against investigation.
As they're struggling to find words,
yep.
Kata just kind of look at Alexander and like, are they okay?
While they're thinking of words, above them in this chamber, Hops and Felmir. Felmir 1. What are you guys doing?
I am immediately trying to look at this table to see how much damage these guys have done and to see if I can interpret any kind of purpose.
Roman Arcana check.
$18, 20.
Okay. It looks like this might be possibly like an inert magical being. The table and the statue that's like attached to it. But it may be dormant. Is what you're gathering. And you don't see any switches or clickers or high fives that'll make it undormant, I guess.
Okay. Felmir, do you want to go upstairs and see if you can find that switch?
Yeah, I'll head right up there.
See what we got going on.
Okay. Let me move you real quick.
And I will drag things out here by waving my hands over shit.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Felmir. You see ancient tapestries.
Guidance on Felmir before he goes away.
Okay. You see ancient tapestries of the planes and cosmic alignments cover the walls of this simple room. Ladders descend to the floor below which you came up and rise to the level above. You also see... Okay, well that's void. You see a winged, shirtless, attractive male. You wouldn't know it's attractive, but a male human, just kind of lounging on this like prayer, like this mat that has candles surrounding it. And as you walk in, he's got a little circlet around his forehead, and he says, "Well, hello, more guests of the gore drinker, I assume."
Yes, well, hello to you as well. I'm here to try to help you guys get this thing a-running.
How droll. I just want someone to play with. Well, head on upstairs, I guess. The prisoner is rather hard to get through to. And I've become bored of his shenanigans.
Well, you say play, do you mean like dice, or what are we talking about here?
Please. Do you not see this glorious body?
Yes.
I require playthings. You don't seem to be... And he, thinks for a second. You are a glorious piece of metal, but it is the flesh I seek.
Yes, well, I guess I'd better be off to see the prisoner then.
And he, waves his hand nonchalantly towards the stairs leading upward. As you make your way around, Sexy Time Bob.
Sexy time, Bob.
Back down with... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'll tell him, yes, if you see a shaggy old man come up the stairs, I'm sure he'd be more than willing to play with you. And then I'll leave the room.
As you start to leave the room, he says, "With age comes wisdom."
Well,
Experience is an experience.
he definitely has a lot of age, so yeah.
So back to Kayada and Alex Mir, Felixvander.
Felixvander.
And
Two tieflings kind of look
and
at
the
you,
massive case of confusion.
and they say, "Wow, that's some crazy deja vu. This is our fortress. We're taking it over. Either leave or die by our hand," they say.
I'll look at Alexander and just kind of laugh. It's like, die? Look, I don't want to cause any problems, but I'm sure as hell not going to just lay down and die.
Then you can leave. Be on your way. Yeah, this is our fortress.
That ain't happening either. And I'll kind of hold out my long swords. It's like, look, I really don't want any problems. Can't we just keep exploring?
No, you can't just explore our fortress. This is our place. Well, very well. And they draw their swords right back at you. And I need you to roll for initiative. Now that we are in combat, let's say we change the tone slightly. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so top of the round, as Kayada kind of raises his swords and says, "We're not just going to roll over and die," which is fair. The tiefling on the north side of the table takes his spear out and says, "Well, it will be by my hand then." And he hops up on the table and he stabs at the one who pointed the sword at him. He will throw the spear. Oh, I can't click that. That's right. I have a picture of the stat block and I tried to click a rollable. It doesn't work. Let's see here. How do I, here we go. for an 18 to hit.
I am gonna use my shield as a reaction, which bumps me up to an 18 AC.
Okay, meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
So you take
Ow.
Oh, don't worry about that roll. I was clicking buttons. Okay. There you go.
Well,
Are you a medium creature?
yeah.
Okay. Make
Yeah.
me a strength saving throw.
$15.
That saves. You are saved from being knocked prone, which would throw you down the stairs or over the ledge and fall 30 feet. So that's a plus for you. And he will take a step on the table, and he will move forward right in front of you, and he will use let's see. Yep. He will strike at, what is this? He doesn't have flail, he has a scimitar. Okay. Scimitar to attack you, swing at you. Roll for an 8.
That misses.
And he will slash a third time for a dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay. And you will take...
So first
Okay. 6. 10 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Yep. And he will move just slightly off to the side. That is the end of his turn. Alexander, you're up.
All right. So since he moved off to the side,
Yep.
does that provoke attack of opportunity on me?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take that then.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
With the rapier. For a nat 1.
You ding your rapier off the edge of the staircase, and it reverberates through your hand, and your hand starts to do this a little bit, and your turn ends. Oh wait, I'm sorry, not your turn. That was a reaction. Come on.
That was a reaction.
So yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Alright, so then.
But you missed.
Kinkies in the hand.
Okay, so then for my actual turn,
Yeah.
for my action, I'm going to toss my seeker dart at the far person
Okay.
across the other side of the table.
Okay.
While whispering the word seek. And let's see. I know there's something special about it. I'm sorry, I should have read this before, but
So seeker darts, they do the damage, and they do additional lightning damage upon something.
it must make a DC 16 dex save, or take 1d4 piercing and 3d4 lightning.
Yeah. There's no attack. There's an attack roll, or is it just?
No attack roll. It's
Okay.
a save.
Gotcha. And it was a what was it? Dex.
Dex save 16.
You got a 10.
Okay, so he will take 1d4 plus 3d4, so that's 4d4. Plus 3 is 14 damage.
Nice. Nice.
Four, plus 3. So 9 of it is lightning damage.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Kind of.
9 points are lightning.
Oh, you're ready. No, we got it.
The 11 points in lightning.
No, only 9 of 14 is lightning.
Okay, so total 14?
Correct.
Okay. Got it.
And I will step off the side
Okay.
and use the bonus action to weapon fighting. Actually, no. I'm going to cast Thunder's Mark on the one that I'm not damage.
So on this one.
Yes.
Okay. Should really buy new things. Let's do that for Hunter's Mark. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That will end my turn.
Okay. And now your audio comes back.
I know, right?
Okay. Easy enough. All right. Shifting locations. The incubus will just kind of watch Filmir walk up the ladder. And then the Mezalos who are with Pops, since this is all happening around the same time, they just kind of stand there for now, watching what Pops is doing. It hasn't really hit anything's going on yet. Then next, Kayata, you are up.
So I'm going to kind of lunge myself over the side of the railing there. And for my bonus action, I'm going to manifest my echo behind the tiefling that just attacked me.
Okay.
And then
do this guy. Okay. Then what do you want to do?
all right, and then we'll take one of my swords and I'm gonna make a slash at him.
Okay.
One-handed. Oh. I think I clicked the wrong one. Yeah, I clicked damage. 23 hit.
23 hits.
And then the damage roll was 10. And then I am going to use my second attack for another swing, but it's going to originate from my echo behind him.
Okay. Yeah.
12.
That misses.
All right. And yeah, bonus action to summon the echo, and that's going to be it.
Okay. Easy enough. Tal, at this minute, is still downstairs poring over the books. Pops, you are up.
Okay. Along with putting on a show and kind of moving from spot to spot around this table and touching different things, I'm going to take out a pouch and
Okay.
I'm going to set it on the rim of the table.
Okay.
This is a pouch of ball bearings. Having lost my mage hand, I'm going to cast cantrip mage hand.
Okay.
I'm going to walk to this part of the table, and I'm going to use mage hand to accidentally knock over the pouch while I'm not standing next to it. And it's going to scatter ball bearings over 10 feet. So here and here. And that's it for my turn.
Me.
Oh, no, because of the weapon mastery, because I hit him with sap, his next attack roll is a disadvantage.
Weapon mastery.
Yeah, the sap mastery.
Okay.
So yeah, the guy in front of me, his next attack roll is disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Pops rolls the ball bearings. They go all over this place here. Mesloth here kind of chitters a bunch. And just kind of goes over and looks at what's going on the floor. Felmir, what's that?
I'll pick that up in a moment, and then just go back to the table.
All right, Felmir, you heading up the stairs.
Before I head upstairs, I want to ask Sexy Bob real quick if if he's the leader they've been talking about.
Have you not met the Gore Drinker? I certainly do not look like... Do I look like a Gore Drinker to you? A hulking beast of flesh?
You're right. Your chest is too well maintained to be a Gore Drinker.
Indeed it is. And he, rubs himself on his chest.
Okay, then I'll head upstairs.
Okay, give me a second. Let me reveal what's going on. All right. Okay.
Jesus.
So,
Yo, get your dog. Relax, he's friendly. He doesn't bite. Meanwhile, dog. Barf.
Emma.
hey, can you mute your mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Felmir, narrow windows look out from the stark stone chamber in every direction. In the room's center stands a green crystal atop a stone pillar. A ladder descends to the floor we just came from, and seated in a corner is a Githyanki woman with long white hair and closed eyes.
Great. Do I have anything else I can do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll approach her, and we'll see what kind of state is she in.
Kind of battered, kind of bruised a little bit.
Okay. I would like to cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay. Easy enough.
For 9 healing.
As soon as you cast it, her eyes open wide. Without, like, no panic look, no nothing. Just a stoic, just look on her face. She says, "If you're here to take my home, I've already told the others. It will not happen. Do with me what you must."
I'm not here for your home.
Why are you here? With those abominations.
We're not working with them. We've stumbled upon this place and found them here.
She says, roll me a persuasion check. She doesn't know if it's a ploy or not.
15.
Okay. She kind of narrows her eyes a little bit and she says, "I am caretaker of my home. This is my home. If you rid my home of these creatures, I will take you anywhere you like. I just want my home back."
Well, I think me and my friends can handle that.
I will be here.
Alrighty.
Would you like to move or do anything? You still have a bunch of movement. You have a little bit of movement.
No, I'll end it there.
Okay. Easy enough.
Quick question.
Yep.
How far between me and Felmir?
So as it gets higher, it starts to get less. So between you and Felmir, the top, where you are in the top, I'd probably say about 50, 60 feet.
And from where I am to the ground level?
To the ground level, 30, probably about the same.
Okay.
Maybe a little more. Yeah. I think math, right? Yeah. Okay. The other down in the common area. The other tiefling will hop on the table and move their way over to Alexmir Felmixer and take out his weapon, and he will with two hands he will strike out. This is a lot easier. It's quicker.
Let's see it.
For 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. And you will take...
I'm going to use my uncanny dodge reaction to halve the damage.
Okay, perfect. So the total is going to be plus 4, 12, so 6 points that you'll take.
All right.
And he will mash out again for a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
he will. Okay, that's already included. Okay, yep. Excuse me. That'll be into their turn. And then top of the round, seeing that it's now surrounded a little bit, this tiefling will say, I've been itching for a fight. And he will swing out at Kayata for a math 21 to hit. Are you still muted? I think you may be.
Yeah, hits. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I was muted.
Okay, you're good. For 14 points flashing damage. It will swing out again for a 10 to hit.
That actually misses.
And his last swing, he will swing out of your Echo Knight for 25 to hit.
That hits and it's gone.
Okay. Yeah, taking 11 points of damage. Okay, so he's gone.
Yeah, the Echo only has 1 HP, so anytime anything hits it, it's just gone.
Okay. So he will jump back up onto the table, allowing you an attack of opportunity if you would like to take it.
Yes. $17.
Just hits. Yep.
All right. We can do this one two-handed. For 9.
Okay. Yep. Perfect. Takes 9 points of splashing damage as you carve a tiny little chunk out of his arm.
So would the sap affect him since I did hit him with that attack roll? So he'd have disadvantage on his next attack again?
I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't really plan on using the mastery. I think I mentioned that in session 0. I'd be more comfortable not using the masteries at all, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Next up that'll be in his turn. Alexander, you are up.
Alright, so I'm gonna reach out with my rapier, and I'm gonna poke the guy right in front of me. Or attempt to, anyway.
Easy enough.
For an 18 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
For 11 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And then for 2-weapon fighting as my bonus action. Oh, wait, hold on. I had Hunter's... No, Hunter's Mark is on the other guy. Yeah, for bonus action, 2-weapon fighting.
Okay.
And I'm gonna toss it the guy that I have Hunter's Mark on.
You went robot again.
Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay. 2-weapon fighting,
Okay.
bonus action.
Okay.
Dagger being thrown at the target that I have Hunter's Mark on.
Okay. Perfect. Got it.
13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. Can I use one of my lucky points to reroll?
Reroll? Sure. Absolutely.
Alright, I will do that here in a second, as soon as the page loads back up. For an 18 again.
18 does hit.
For 7 points of piercing.
Okay. Does Hunter or Mark do anything with that?
Yes, I believe it gives an extra 1d6. Let me just make sure.
Yep.
Yeah, 1 extra d6 psychic damage.
It's 1d6 for damage. So I'll go ahead and roll that.
Force.
Okay.
Plus 4 damage.
Nice. They're looking. It's looking a little rough. Not too terrible, but a little rough. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'm looking. I don't think I can do anything else, so I am going to sit here, and yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, easy enough. Jumping over here. The incubus will just hang out. Jumping over here with Pops. The Mezzaloths have now heard what's going on downstairs. Are the ball bearings making it difficult terrain, or is there a save when you step on them?
It's a save.
Okay, what is the save? They're heading downstairs.
Thank you. DC 10 dex save. Or
Dex.
fall prone where they are, and it is rough terrain.
Okay, so that falls prone. Okay. So he walks inside, falls prone. Okay, that's... Yeah. Okay, inside. He is now... Where is the freaking prone? I really need to buy new ones of these. There we go. That's close enough to prone. Okay, he's prone. He falls prone. He fails it. We'll say that's the end of his turn as he chitters to the ground, saying, what does he speak? What languages do you speak?
Me?
Yeah.
Currently Celestial, Dwarfish, and Infernal.
In Infernal, you hear there's fighting going on downstairs. Let's go help. And then as he says that, Pops, you... Give me a second. Your eyesight, excuse me. Your eyesight. Blackness covers your eyes. Magical darkness emanates throughout this entire area.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like it. That's the end of his turn. Kayata, you are up.
I'm sorry. It was... Okay. Cool.
Yeah. think you're muted again.
Lash out at with him at a longsword for 25 to hit.
Okay, yep, that hits.
$11 damage.
Okay.
And
He's looking
I'll-
bloodied.
yeah, I'll make another one-handed longsword strike again. Be my second attack action.
Okay.
15.
15 misses. 15 misses.
All right, and then I'll use my 2-weapon fighting bonus action to make one last swing.
Okay. Yeah.
Or not. That's gonna be it.
That misses as well. Okay. Easy enough. Tal is going to hear things happening, and he is going to 5, 10, 15, make his way up halfway up the stairs before Pops. It is your turn now.
Okay. I will have turned to look at the bug that was falling on his ass.
Yep.
Kind of keeping track of where he was when I went.
Okay.
Do I have dark vision? Hold on. Do I have dark vision? I'm a fucking dwarf.
So this is magical darkness. So the only way you can see through magical darkness is through like blind sight.
Or
Or
yes.
yeah, I think yep.
Can I use telekinesis to push the bug along ball bearings to the trapdoor and assist him on his way down?
Telekinesis doesn't need make. What's your spellcasting modifier, or what's your? Not your modifier. Your what do you use for spellcasting? Is that wisdom?
Charisma.
Oh, it's charisma. That's right. Roll me a charisma check. Okay. Unless telekinesis doesn't have an attack roll or anything like that, right?
It does not. It's just an innate ability. It's a bonus action even.
Okay. I will say
I can move them up to 30 feet.
I will say I'm going to have you roll it, since it is dark and you just caught where he was. So just a flat roll. Excuse me.
Pops being ever so helpful.
Of like a D20?
Yep, D20. Yep, just a charisma check.
A D20 or a charisma check?
That's a charisma check. That's a D20 plus your charisma modifier.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Rolling it.
yeah.
19.
It works. You push him. Oh, that's not him. Change layer. No, send to back. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier. Yeah. Okay, so now I can get to him. He goes and he falls.
So you guys just see a bug fall from the ceiling.
And he
On
takes.
top of? No? Okay.
They can't share a space. So he would have hit him. I'm probably going to have him make it. Yeah, I'm going to make them both take damage. Okay. Minus. Okay. And then you guys see a bug drop right in front of you, Alexander. Mesloth, and land and bounce off of the tiefling. The tiefling looks to take a little bit of damage, and the Mesloth definitely takes some damage. Yeah, you believe it worked. because you heard the clattering and the chittering and the smack down the stairs. Pops.
Okay. I'm going to cast message up to 120 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to point my finger upward as I'm a firm believer that the tower grows more narrow as it climbs.
Yep.
And I'm going to reach out to Felmir.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast the message to which they can reply.
Okay.
Hey, whatever you're doing, we should do it quick. Our cover is blown. I'm here with one bug. How many more people do we have? And I think I'm going close to the max.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Amount of words. And did we find Rome?
And I'll reply with prisoner coming down, possibly one. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Nice. Pops, anything else? Try to move or anything?
Assuming that these things can see in the darkness that they cast, I'm going to try to turn around and feel for the ladder.
Yeah, if you have your hands out, it's within range, so you should be able to just touch the ladder that goes up.
Climbing them as fast as I can.
Okay. So, oh my gosh. Send it back. Went to the ladder, and you end up here. Okay.
Can I see?
Should be able to see. Can you? Oh yeah, yeah. You can see. I thought you meant like in roll 20 if you could see now, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see as you go up the ladder,
Okay.
and you see.
I'm climbing really fast, and the last 3 rungs, like my head's already above the trapdoor.
Okay.
I slow down, and I'm looking around the room, and I climb up to up and out.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
see
trying to,
ancient tapestries of the planes and cosmos alignments cover the wall of this simple room. Ladders descend up and down, and you see a rather attractive dude with wings and a tail just kind of lounging in the center. And he says, "Ah, this was the older gentleman plaything. Hello, friend." And that is where we're going to move to the other creature.
Is there a trapdoor, or is it just a ladder?
It's just a ladder. No trapdoor or anything. That creature is going to try to go downstairs, but what was the save for the ball bearings?
Back to 10.
Okay.
And if not, it's considered rough terrain still, so.
Okay. Okay. Let me look at the stat block here. Can they... I think they'd be able to fly, right? Apparently not. That's weird. Oh, never mind. Those aren't wings. I'm tripping. He saved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, he'll get halfway down the ladder. So I'm going to move him here. Down with everyone else, kind of. It's the end of his turn. Felmir, I'm moving the map around a bunch. Felmir, you are up.
I'm gonna head back to the ladder and head downstairs.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at God, how do I want to put this? So seeing Sexy Bob there,
Sexy Bob.
I'm gonna say, yep, I'm gonna say, look, we have, like, we got to get rid of the rest of your friends in here. Are you gonna be chill or are you against us?
Did I have any extra movement?
I don't believe so. I think you got to like the
Okay.
top of the ladder, and that would have been
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Cool.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
He hasn't given us any reason to think. He hasn't been like hostile towards us at all. So I don't want to start a fight if I don't have to.
He says, actually, roll me a persuasion check. We shall see what he says. Okay.
15 again.
And he says, you know, to be honest, the gore drinker isn't really my cup of tea. I'm not going to help you, but I won't stop you. As long as I can be on my way once you rid me of his stench. I will
course.
find my own playthings, and it'll be a wide multiverse that I can play in.
That's all I ask. As long as you're cool, we're cool.
He looks at you and says, we're cool.
Well, thank you.
Just have your friend come back to me when you're done. And he winks at Pops.
Well, you should ask Pops about that mace he's got in his pocket, if you know what I mean. And I'll ask Pops what's going on. Why, what's he doing up here? I thought he was like holding down the fort downstairs.
Without breaking eye contact, I'll lean my head over towards Falmir, and I'll be like, there was a commotion downstairs. The bugs chittered, and they went downstairs to investigate. I feel like our cover's blown, as usual, and we should probably prepare for whatever
Chaos.
we're walking into.
Kayada.
Yeah.
Oh. And I'll slightly nod, still not breaking eye contact.
And then I'll just say, you might have to take one for the team, and I'll kind of glance over at Sexy Bob, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. So, back down in the common room after the bug fell, the one that got hit is not looking too great. It will look behind at the creature and say, get off your ass and dispose of these adventurers. And he gives like a grimace when he says it. And he will swing out toward Alexander for a 12 to hit.
Does not.
Okay, and he will swing out again for a math 16 to hit.
That does hit, and I will reaction and dodge.
Can he dodge? Okay, yeah, I caught that. Okay. Took me a second. Okay. Let's see. Let me get his stat block back here. Okay. 9 points damage halved 4. Take 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And he will move off to his right. And that will be the end of his turn. Top of the round, the other one will jimmy around Kayata. Now, you know what? He will stay in place. He will take one of his actions to try and shove Kayata over the railing. And that is going to be a strength versus strength. Kayata, roll me a strength check, please. Okay, let me get his... Whoa.
Oh,
He pushes you over the railing. You bounce and you fall over the ledge. As you fall, slow motion, Tal looks at you as you like fall down beside him and hit the ground prone.
Princess carry catch.
Let's see if he can. Let me
As
see.
I'm falling, you hear kind of go, "Fuck you!"
Tal is going to attempt to
Princess carry catch.
let's see if he can.
Oh hell yeah!
He catches Kayata, and you aren't prone.
Nobody
You are
sees it.
halfway up the stairs, and you're in the strong arms of Tal. And he goes, "Watch your step there, guy. It's a long way
My
down."
hero.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Sorry, bud, you're not here.
And then, the tiefling will kind of move over toward. Actually, you know what? Sorry. He will back up off the stairs and get a little bit of range, or off the table, and that's the end of his turn. Alexander, you are up.
Alright. Let's see here. I'm gonna stab out to the first guy I've been attacking
Okay.
with my rapier.
Okay.
For an 11.
That misses. That misses.
Alright, I'm gonna use another luck point.
Okay. Do it.
For a 17.
That is a well-used luck point. Succeeds. That hits.
Alright. For 5 points of piercing.
Good enough. 5 points of piercing. Oh. Stabby stab. He is looking pretty rough. He's looking rough.
And then 2 weapon fighting.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my other dagger that I have, and I'm going to stab same dude, because
Okay.
he's being a pain in my ass.
Okay, let's see it. Give a little stabby stab.
Dirty 24.
That'll do. That'll do. That'll hit him.
For another 5 points of piercing.
Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. He's looking even worse. He's getting panicked. He's starting to panic a little bit. Would you like to go anywhere?
Yeah, I'm other side of him. Go to the stairs here. And if I'm correct, that only draws one opportunity.
I didn't catch that. I heard stairs and then. Okay.
Move right there. And I think that only draw one attack of opportunity, but I'm not sure.
Nope, it won't. It won't draw any attack of opportunity because this creature is like halfway up the stairs, so it's not within melee from you, and you're still within melee from him. So no attack of opportunity.
Perfect. I end my turn there.
Nice. Okay. Old sexy Bob is eyeballing Pops. That's the end of his turn. Okay. The Mezzoloth on the stairs is going to use the rest of his turn, or half, no, not even half of his movement, 15 feet to get to the bottom. Excuse me, of the stairs. He's going to take stock of what's going on. And he... pull up his step block again. He's going to see Alexander, and he's going to throw his trident at Alexander that he's holding. So for a... oh, wow. A 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. For 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That's it. That's all he does. Kayata, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna make my way back up the stairs.
Okay, so that's 15 feet to get you back up there. Give me a second. Let me get you there. Okay. You're at the top of the stairs again. You may be muted.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna point my longsword at him and manifest my echo in the space right there next to him.
Give me a second. Get your echo back. There you go. You said right beside him.
It would be one up because it has to be within 15 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna make one longsword swing at him from my echo's location.
Okay. Yep.
Bro, I was just being stupid. $17 to hit.
17 hits.
For 9 points of damage.
Nice. He's looking
And
pretty bad.
he's gonna get that second attack from my echo.
Okay.
For a nat 20, so 27.
Nice. So, for a nat 20, we give combat inspiration round these parts. So who would you like to give combat inspiration to?
I'm gonna give it to my bud Alexander because he's really whipping ass with me.
Okay. Is that not linked? Okay, Alexander, you get a point of combat inspiration. Why is that not
Whoopee.
linked properly?
Okay. God, now I can only hear Repo. The yippee bugs.
Ah.
That's why. There we go.
So for that, it would be the 5 plus the critical would be I add the modifier, so it'd be 5 plus 4.
So you double roll the dice.
Double roll, okay.
Just the dice. So the modifier only gets added once.
Okay, so
No. Sorry. It's base dice plus a roll. That's it. It's your regular roll plus the base dice. Jesus.
okay, so it'd be 5 plus the D8, so it'd be 12.
Okay. And as your echo swings, slashes through the chest, this tiefling, it crumples to the ground, eyes wide in shock.
Mm-hmm. And I was looking at him like, push me around, you motherfucker. And then on my turn.
Okay, Tal is going to use the rest of his movement to come upstairs and stand behind. I'm going to leave him there. Actually, he can move through friendlies. So 15, 20, 25. Okay. So he's going to move right there. He's going to swing out at this guy, at green tiefling, with his long sword. Does he have a shield on? I think he has a shield, right? Let's see. Sword. Yeah, he has a shield. So it's one-handed that he's going to swing out for a 15 just misses. Just misses. And does he have... He gets 2 attacks per action as well. So he's going to swing out with his longsword again. For a dirty 20. That is going to hit. And that damage is going to be... $8 points. Why did it... It's weird it rolled... Oh, that's right. It rolled... Yeah, I got it. I wonder why I did that. 8 points of slashing damage. And this guy looks like he's hanging on by a single thread. A single thread. And as he does that, he gets in the fray. Pops. It is now your turn. What you thinking, Pops?
Oh, it's my turn. Shit.
Yeah, you good.
Sorry.
You good.
I was dealing with some stuff in the back. I'm going to take a step away from the ladder.
Okay.
I'm going to put my hand up and dismissively tell Firmir that it's dark downstairs. And then, as like an afterthought, be like, "Oh, watch your step. There's some ball bearings." And then once he's gone, I'm going to ask how I would get a hold of our friend here for later.
So you lost your balls downstairs, huh?
So when you say get a hold of him...
Yes.
You mean contact? Or...
Up to interpretation.
Let me see here. I think he might actually have something. Yeah, he'll do that. Sure, he will. He will take it out of his pocket and he says, I'll just leave then. And he, like, waves his hand and one of the windows opens and he takes out of his pocket a coin that's about, like, 6 inches across. And it's like, it smells like sulfur. I'll post a picture. Actually, let me. Here we go. It's in here. There we go. No, display. Why are you not displaying? Well, that's fine. Alright, that's what you see. It's gonna be he says, this is a soul coin. There is a soul trapped inside. If you were to ever free it, I will know because it belongs to me. I will know where it's freed from, and I will know where you are. And trust, next time we meet, I may not be in such a nice mood. He gets up and he flies. He jumps out the window and he flies away.
That's not exactly what I meant, but clinching the coin tightly in his hand, he'll tuck it away, and then try to climb downstairs.
Okay. Neat.
At the base of the stairs, if I have any movement whatsoever, I am trying to make it across, including if I have to sprint. Or
let me see. I'm trying to remember if it's double. So as you go through, you have it's heavily obscured and you're blinded as you go through the darkness. Can't see. You automatically fail any checks. Advantage on so it's not difficult terrain. It's not anything like that. You're just blind. You just can't see. So you can bump and make your way wherever you got to go. You can try, but that was 30 feet down, I believe.
I have. Okay, so I'm dashing.
Okay, easy enough. So where are you trying to get to?
How long does this darkness last?
Until it's dispelled, or the timer. It got some time on it.
Okay. I am trying to make it to the trapdoor.
Okay. You'd be able to make it there. Once you get here, go ahead and make your save, your dex save.
17.
You saved. So you'd be able to get to the stairs 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you get about halfway down the stairs.
Okay. I
right
am
behind the other
willing to
mezzaloft.
I am willing to let go of the ladder to land in the room.
Willingly taking falling 20 feet.
That's how much ladder was left?
15. Yeah, we'll say 15.
Okay.
What was I doing? Oh, right. 6 points of fall damage.
Okay. And does that knock me prone?
Yeah, I'm having everyone go prone.
I'm sticking with what I said.
Yep. Yeah, you go
Moving on.
prone. Yep.
Awesome.
Seeing Pops fall down not too long after the bug falls down, Kaya says, somebody should really get that ladder fixed.
Now that Mesaloth, who fell prone, is going to get up, no longer be prone, and seeing that Pops is fallen right into his path.
Just laying on my back, looking up at both the bugs, smiling.
Yep.
Hey guys. Mind helping me up?
Actually,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
make a persuasion check. Because they don't know that you're in the fight against them.
8. Can I use my inspiration for the day?
Yes. You most certainly can.
Earned it. Okay.
Inspiration.
Burnt.
Burnt.
It's already turned off.
Oh, why is yours not gone?
Just hit refresh.
No, I had you. You're all messed up. Nope.
How rude.
Which one? Okay, that one. Yeah, I gotta redo. Sorry, I gotta redo the buttons in the chat. It's all messed up, and on the overlay, it's in the wrong places. But use your inspiration. I hope it helped. Not quite.
I did, and it did not.
It did not. So he doesn't help you, but he will move over to Tal, and he will swing out at Tal. You can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
No, I think my back hurts a lot right now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. If you've ever seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the original, I'm just sitting there, just full. Got it. Okay.
Nice. He swings for an 18, which misses. He will swing again, which is even lower, and that will miss as well, and he will not be super happy about it. And that's the end of his turn. Felmir, a few floors up. It is your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head down the ladder to the floor below.
Okay. And as you descend, you go blind in complete darkness.
Good. Alright, and I am gonna use. I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attempt to use my memory of this room to make my way to where I think the bowls should be.
Okay.
And kind of use it to guide me around the side.
Okay.
To where I know that the stairs are.
Okay. As you get right there, make a dexterity saving throw as you step. You feel little balls under your feet.
see here.
Was it DC 12? So we 10? Okay. You succeed,
12.
and you catch your footing because you're holding on to the table that he's holding, that you're guiding yourself with. Catch your footing, and you can continue on. It's difficult terrain, so you should be able to get like to the ladder and just start to make your way down.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel my way over to the ladder and get as far as I can.
Okay. Okay, we'll leave you there. Oh, you are still in it. You are gone. This last... this guy doesn't even know what to do. He's just gonna, like, all out just freaking start swinging. One at Tal, which is missed. Another at Tal, which misses. And one at... Yeah, at Alexander slash Felmir, because he saw Pops fall, and he's like, "What the hell?" So the new ones, yeah. So for 14 to hit, Felixvander.
Yes. Me to beat it.
Okay. What's that? That was... I should remember this. I've done it a lot. Okay. Yep. For 7 points. Excuse me, slashing damage.
And that knocked me out.
Okay. So that knocks you out. I'll give you a little token here. You're sleeping, little unconscious. Okay, and he will, he's gonna do some parkour shit and get on top of the chair. It's in his turn. Alexander, would you mind rolling me a death saving throw?
Ouch.
Okay, so that is 2 failures. What do you have any memory that comes back that like kind of links you to that roll?
Yeah, so a memory that comes to mind is being plucked off the street by some person during my youth in Sigil and being taken to a undescript location, and in Alexander's mind at the time was the worst thing, almost akin to torture, his training to be an assassin. It was rough, bloody, exhausting, and something that he did not at the time enjoy.
Seems like it fits. Very nice. I like it. I like it. Okay. Now he is gone out of here. The other creature right next to Pops is going to fly past Pops and swing at Tau for first a 19 that misses. Math. Jesus. Okay, 21 that hits for 7 points. Okay. Okay, and that will be the end of his turn. Kayata, you are up.
Alright, so gonna run up over here and around this team. And as I run around him, I pull up my sword. Or no, I have my sword. I just like I make a quick like swing.
Okay. Let's see it.
18 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 points of damage.
How does this one go down?
As I'm running by, it's like I swing my sword, but inconspicuously, and I kind of whistle to get his attention as he looks at, like, slice appears in his neck, and he just drops down, his blood's pouring from his neck.
Okay. Nice, nice. So he is now done and out of combat.
And then my next 2 attacks are going to bug brains.
Okay.
$17 for the first.
That hits. Actually, that misses. That just misses.
And 16, so it's a miss too.
Yeah, that's a miss too.
And that's going to be it.
Okay. Tal is going to do the same thing. He's going to swing out at one of the Mezzoloths. Ooh, for 23 to hit, that is definitely going to hit. For... Okay. And his second one is going to swing out at the other one. Oh, okay. He's going to give Kayata combat inspiration. You glow with what is it? With divine energy, divine inspiration. So Kayata, you have a point of combat inspiration. And the damage he's doing is going to be plus the base 15 points of slashing damage. Nice. Okay. He does not want to move because he wants to protect Felix Vander from getting hurt. And that's the end of his turn. Pops, you were up. Well, down, but it's your turn. You are muted, I think.
There we go.
Yeah.
So nobody's... I mean, Pops hasn't seen him go down and hasn't been able to see him. But... I'll blow... What is a item interaction for you? Is it a bonus?
Depending on what it is.
A potion.
So, okay, potion is to take it, just down it. You can take a bonus action to roll, or take a full action to take the full amount, or give it to someone as an action.
Okay, giving it to somebody as a full action, does that max health?
No, that would be a roll.
It'd still be a roll?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Climb up here with sword in my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna tell Tal. To. Damn it! Sorry. I know what I want to do. I just have to see if I have enough to do it. Second level costs 3. Okay. Third level costs all 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to burn all my sorcery points.
Okay.
I'm going to drop my sword to the ground after yelling at Tal. And I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at the 3rd level on both bugs because they're both within reach.
Yes.
So I'm going to twin spell. But I still have to be able to touch them. So I got where I am.
Yep.
I'm going to try to end the fight. 24 to inflict wounds.
Yeah. That hits, and that's a... Is that a... Oh, yeah, it's not natural. It keeps showing up... It shows up green, but it's...
27 damage to one and 30 to the other.
When you said
That's
you
a lot
wanted
of
to end
damage.
the fight, you were not kidding. How does this happen?
I'll grab one chitinous arm from each of these bugs, and the energy will go up the limbs
Yeah.
and basically hit the heart, and then they'll start to decay and crumble, their shells turning to ash, and their flesh underneath turning to goop. And,
That's dope.
And their body, as it decays down, I'll still have arms in my hands, and I'll just look down at the arms that I'm holding and be like, ugh, and throw them off to the sides.
Let's go.
Ew, gross.
That's awesome. That is freaking phenomenal. Well, you all are now out of combat. Let me, for the time being. Let's see. Exploration.
If I'm out of combat,
Mysterious.
can I do Spare the Dying?
Yeah. You can also.
Okay.
Yeah.
As their bodies ash and crumble, I'll see Alexander downed, and I'll cast Spare the Dying reflexively, and then as everything calms down, I'll go over and do what I can.
Okay. Would you like to give me a medicine check?
$19.
So Alexander is now stable at 0 hit points.
Okay.
Wait,
Where's
what was Spare the Dying? Spare the Dying
the cantrip?
refreshed
It
me.
stabilizes so they don't have to roll.
So, okay, he's stabilized at 0 with
Yes.
Spare the Dying. So the medicine check, we'll say he came up to 1 hit point, and he's up now at 1. Yeah, sorry. It did the same exact thing.
Okay. As he sits up, I'm going to take a potion and put it against his chest and kind of pat his shoulder with my other arm, standing up and walking back towards Felmir. Just as he comes down the stairs, I'm going to go back up the stairs.
Oh, also, you said you're going up the stairs? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Pop's Felmir came down. You going up anyway?
Yes.
Okay.
So if Pops is going back up, I'm gonna sigh and head back up. I only came down to help with the fight.
Okay.
12.
Gonna rummage the body.
Oh
12
yeah,
for a
12
dex save.
succeeds. Yep.
Sorry, what check was it?
Dex save.
Dex save.
What's everybody else doing? Felmer, you go prone.
You guys,
But-
for down, downstairs, you guys are gonna hear a Charlie Brown scream.
Ah! I'm gonna loot the body of the asshole who pushed me down the stairs.
Okay, so y'all. Alright, so you're investigating all the bodies that are in here?
Yep.
Okay. Let me roll me an investigation check. And then Alexander, what are you doing?
So, I'll take the potion that was handed to me or pressed against my chest.
Okay.
Which is what? 1.
If you're going to take your time to
plus
take it,
2?
you can take the full amount.
Okay. Which is
2d4 plus
6?
4.
Yes.
2d4 plus 4.
Yes.
So
12.
8, 12? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time.
2d4 plus 4, 12 math. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Cut out of your investigation. Alexander, what else are you saying? Sorry.
And then after after healing with the potion, I'm going to recover the tossed dart and dagger that I did at the beginning of the combat.
Easy enough. Okay, let's see here. Alright, from the tieflings, you find 2 scimitars. Both of them are +1 scimitars. You find potion belts on both of them, which contain 2 potions of healing, which you know what they look like. 2 potions that seem to be gleaming with like orange and red coloring swirling around, and then 1 potion that seems to be swirling with gold and like silvery liquid. In addition to a pouch, 220 gold pieces, and a strange looking platinum coin that's etched with what looks to be maze on it. That's from everybody in the main room. I mean, you find 2 tridents as well because of the
Ops for your
mezloths.
local coin collector.
I'll kind of put everything, like all the potions and stuff, like on the table, and I'll ask anybody if they can identify the non-potions of healing, but ask, you know, if anybody else wants or needs any of the potions.
I will absolutely take any healing potions around. I have none.
Huh?
You kind of broke apart there for a second.
Alexander will say yes to some of the potion if you wish to send them his way.
I still didn't catch it.
I'm assuming he's gonna take one of the potions
He's typing.
of healing.
Yeah, he's
He's
typing out. While he's typing, Pops, you were heading upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Alexander says he'll take any potions that are offered to him. And you're going up, up, up all the way?
No, I'm going to where I am. Right
Okay,
at
sorry.
that window.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and offer Alexander one of the potions of healing. I'll gather up the rest for when the party gets together and ask everyone if anybody can identify the unknown potions. Yeah, I'm going to go upstairs and me and my Echo are going to meet up with the party.
Everybody that comes up those stairs has to make a dex save.
Yep.
Because I did not clean up after myself yet.
Kayata, make a dex saving throw.
I'm good.
Okay. Say you're good. Tal is going to head back downstairs to the books. Because he was asked, and damn it, he's going to finish it.
Does Falmir get up yet?
Yeah, Felmir gets up. He's able to get up.
Okay.
Alright. Now I'll make my way up the Pops.
As Falmir comes up the ladder, he'll see Pops at the window that the incubus leapt out of before disappearing.
Yep.
Just like leaning out of it.
Before I go up the stairs, what I've done is the one tiefling that I was near, I would have grabbed his body, took him to the window right here, thrown him out of the window and said, "You leave."
Okay. That happens. And then you go up the stairs. Alexander, are you going up too?
Yeah. Go upward.
Okay. We'll say we'll get rid of the dex save because you can always get up when you're prone.
Before anybody else came up, I'll turn around to Felmir while I hear him come up the stairs. And I'll have the coin in my hand. And I'll just ask him if he thinks that I should ever use it.
Well, no, he did say he wasn't going to be as nice next time, but you do you.
Summonable boss fight.
Well, an experience is an experience, and he'll flip the coin, catch it, and put it in his patch.
By the way, we might still have problems. They kind of seem to imply there is a leader here, and I haven't seen anybody else besides those dead bodies downstairs and our friend upstairs.
You should go talk to your friend, and we can meet downstairs
Okay, cool.
in the common area.
All right, I'll head up to her, let her know that we've taken care of them at least.
Is anybody going up there with him?
Unless I'm instructed to stay behind, I'm going to follow.
Okay. And then Pops, you're going down. Alexander still looks like Felmir.
Felixandmir.
Yep.
I will attach myself to Pops.
Okay. Where Pops goes, you go. Got it. Felmir, Kayeta, as you go up to the top floor, you see the same Githyanki lady just kind of standing up now. Kind of, well, it seems you made quick work of Warsh and his minions. How did you get rid of him?
Kata kind of holds up his swords. Said it was easy.
But I kind of feel like we're missing something here. Sexy Bob downstairs was saying something about a leader. I think his name was Cup Guzzler. I can't really remember his name.
Larsh the Gore Drinker.
Ah, yes, that was it.
Yes. He is a Nikoloth. A big, nasty brute. Demon.
Is he also in your home?
Yes. He is. I've been here. He had his minions put me up here as a prisoner while he tried to initiate the starting sequence for my home to have it begin to be mobile. I did not give them any information, so I don't know where he went. But if they were still here, he was most definitely still here. You couldn't miss him. Big green horns, nasty wings, smelled like shit.
Yeah, we didn't see him.
Just hearing the Gore Drinker might still be here, Kat is gonna immediately go back downstairs and meet up with everyone else and tell them.
Where are the controls for your house, if I may ask?
Why, you passed it as you came up. It's the let me get here. It's the Castellan. Did you not see the being holding the table?
Well, it was dark down there, and then I kind of fell.
I'll put. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Very good.
Well, it does not activate unless the proper words are spoken to him. He is very helpful. He guides the path that my home takes throughout the Outlands. He is my best friend.
Did you make this place, or did you stumble upon it as we did?
I have been a caretaker of this place for many years. It passes from one hand of scholar to another, gathering information across the Outlands and the plains that you've most likely seen in my library at the base of my home. You may have also stumbled across the very first caretaker of Idkaru, which is the name of my home.
That crystal coffin downstairs.
Yes. That is the body of Ledkaru. Yes.
You'll see, like, as much as he can, being a robot, you'll see Felmir kind of visibly wince a little bit. Yes, I'm sure that's very special to you, and you'd be very upset if anything happened to it.
He is still useful. It is not just a body. The very first caretaker of the walking castle, he assists in information gathering. If you were to ask him a question, his eyes would point to where it is in the library and tell you where to look. Most helpful.
That is very helpful. I can't
Would
wait to try that out.
I'm sure we will have plenty of time if you choose to stay. However, I believe the more important matter at hand is Flarsh.
Yes. Yes, we should go take care of Blarsh. Find him.
I will stay here.
Okay. I'll be back once we find Blarsh and take care of him.
You're going all the way down to everyone else?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I am...
Go ahead.
Pops
I was
has
gonna
leaned over the railing and called for Tal to meet up here,
Oh.
and said, "Hey, we have +1 friendly," so that he doesn't come upstairs and think there's more fight.
As soon as I get down the stairs, I am gonna immediately run over to Alexander. Like,
You mean
Alexander,
Felmir?
yes,
It's you.
Imposter. Hey, dude, look, you gotta go put those eyes back.
For what reason?
Apparently, that is a very important thing here. It's the original caretaker's body, and it uses its eyes to help you find books for questions you have. And our friend upstairs is going to be pretty pissed off when she sees what's going on.
Pops, who
Right.
basically said he wasn't okay with doing it, is also going to view the actions as already done. So he's not going to say anything.
Okay, look, let's just put the eyes back. We'll say it was like when we got here.
Yeah, I like that idea.
You know,
I'll go
because
put them back.
they clearly broke in and destroyed the door and knocked a bunch of books and stuff over downstairs. So who's to say they didn't damage the coffin?
Yeah, exactly.
Does anyone have mending?
Oh, by the way, there's still somebody in here with us we gotta go deal with.
Yeah, I would have already told them about the gore drinker, Blarg or whatever.
Do I have? Oh crap! I don't have mending.
Gargle drinking. If he's not here and he wants the castle to stand up, if we're ready, we could make the castle stand up, and I bet you he'd come back.
Yeah, she said he would have to be here, or because his minions were still here. So
He could be in the area, but if we make the castle stand up, he would definitely show himself. So we could use it as a trap.
I mean, I could go ask her. She seems pretty adamant she wants him dealt with before she'll come down, and she's the only one that can start this thing.
I thought she was coming down to talk here.
No, she said she was going to stay till we dealt with this guy. She was pretty rough when I found her. I don't think she wants to risk it.
Well, if she would... I wanted to ask what she knew about what we were going up against. Weaknesses, strengths, if he had more minions. Information.
Yeah, well, I got some information, just, not all that.
Pops will go walk over here by this door and lean up against it.
Okay.
And try the doorknob.
It opens. It doesn't have dynamic lighting, but let me reveal it.
Much like before, Pops falls out of vision.
This looks like, let me see. This is a restroom. That's it. It's got a toilet and a wash basin. And some reading material in it.
Okay.
Maybe if we clear the entire house, I can convince her to fire it up, even though we don't know if he's still here or not. Just so she knows we tried.
Well, if she realizes that we've set the trap and that the bait is actually turning it on, and then she turns it on and we deal with her problem, then she'll continue to help us. But if it sits here idle, we don't know when he's going to come back. So... And it would be on his terms. So we could lay a trap.
Cat is just like kind of looking at everyone. Like,
He's not in here, by the way.
It's like, I might have some idea. He'll turn to the door in front of him, kick it down, and start yelling, "Hey, Blarg, gore drinker, get your ass out here!" So Kyle's plan is to start yelling for him.
Do you go look inside the rooms?
No, no destroying things.
Okay.
This is somebody's house, Kiata.
So you kick in the door. You go inside and look around.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me read what this says to you here.
Ooh.
Sizable desk stands opposite the door of this stuffy study. Cabinets, crowded bookshelves, and maps of the outer planes cover the room's walls. In the south corner stands a simple cot. And as you walk into the room... Second. You feel door shut closed. And locked behind you. And
hey, what the hell?
From out of seemingly nowhere, a large, hulking, green monstrosity. His arm reaches back around you from closing the door, and he says, "So, you've killed them. Verizon and Shavara. Flawed tools, but mine nonetheless. Tell me, did they scream, I wonder? Did they beg? Or did you snuff them out like the insects that you are?" And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight. So that's going to end session 8 of Turn of Fortune's Wheel. Chaos Crew laying it down with the shenanigan and chaos. The one that just left, Dubstepper, you can find him over on the Twitches, the YouTubes, TikToks, Instagram, anywhere. His name, DUBS73PPER, or 3, oh my gosh, DUBS73PP3R. All of your social media content creation locations. Go give him a follow, say hey, tell him we sent you. Next, Name Us Orange. tell everyone where they can find you.
You all can find me on the YouTubes at Nameless Orange Plays or on Kick and Twitch at just Nameless Orange.
Nice. Nerdy Nobody, my guy, where can we find you?
You can find me, on the YouTubes as well, on Twitch, the Nerdy Nobody. Hopefully I'll be putting some stuff up there here soon.
Nice. And then Twisted Fate, where can we find you, my guy?
Hello. You can find me here, along with the rest of us, every 2 weeks.
Perfect. Easy enough. Well, that is going to be the end for us this evening. As always, I'm Chaotic Vito. You are absolutely awesome. Hey, let chaos reign, y'all.
Let chaos reign.
And we will see you next time. Good night.